I'm Donna and welcome to Budget Friendly Recipes. Today we're going to make another salad. It's one of my favorite salads. It's very refreshing, it's very colorful, crunchy, and has a lot of flavor, texture, and taste, and it's pretty filling too. I'm going to show you the base of this salad. You can add or skip any ingredients that you like or you don't like. For today I'll make this salad with carrots, celery, peppers, fennel. Sometimes I add radishes, but I forgot to buy radishes today, so we won't use radishes today, but it's okay. And I wanted to show you something also. I didn't want to throw that. So these are tops, carrot tops, and usually I used to throw them, but recently I discovered to fry them. You add a little bit of olive oil, a little salt, and spread on the baking sheet and roast it in the oven for 350, maybe 10-15 minutes until they're crispy, and they are fantastic. So this morning I didn't want to just put it in the oven and wait for half hour. I cut the tops only because these are like stems are pretty rough, so you just cut those leaves and you fry it on the pan with a little bit of oil and then sprinkle a little salt and pepper. They are fantastic. Let's do our salad base. As I said, you can use as much celery as you want. So you just kind of dice it roughly or finely. Just be careful. Don't throw all over like I do all the time. So there we go. This is like about 2 cups of celery. And the good thing with this salad is that if you don't add dressing and you have everything chopped, that lasts in the fridge for at least a week. So you can just portion it in a little Ziploc bags. Like enough for 1 serving, and take it out at the end of the day, add some tuna or canned salmon or chicken breast, and you'll have a wonderful feast for dinner. So the key for the salad is of course the dressing, and we're gonna do some special dressing that I created. I don't know if I created, but I kind of put together a couple of weeks ago and it was really fantastic. I like using red bell pepper because it's sweet and ripe. I don't like to use green pepper because it's not ripe, so it's not really good for you. It's hard to digest. That's what I heard, so hoping it's true. And I also heard that radishes are good for depression, antidepressant, yeah. But I don't have radishes today. But I have fennel. Fennel is one of my favorite vegetables. I'm not throwing them. We're gonna use it for juicing for my husband. And if you don't juice, you can use it for soups or stews, or even if you're doing like pulled pork or something, some kind of meat like beef stew or something, you can always add the tops of the fennel. It gives really nice flavor, but I don't need it right now. We'll use it for juice. And then from the pulp we usually make crackers, so we'll do one episode about that. I'm slicing that thinly because you have to be very careful with that slicing. There's a lot of chopping in this salad, but as I said, if you portion it in a small packages, then you will have enough for the week. Okay, that is perfect. And I roasted chicken breast. I just put a little bit of salt and put it in the oven on 350 for about 45 minutes. So it's nice and juicy still, but not overcooked. Nothing's worse than overcooked chicken. I remember when I first moved in this country, it was so funny. I didn't know what to shop or where to shop or where to buy, what to buy. So my husband took responsibility of cooking. So he bought a lot of chicken breast and burgers and steak, and he didn't like to use salt and pepper, and he overcooked the chicken breast. He grilled it, and it was so dry, no flavor at all, no salt, no pepper, no spices, nothing. So we were eating that for 2 weeks or something, and then I'm like, okay, I had enough of this chicken breast, so I have to do something. And I am going to add these colorful vegetables here, and they're pretty. There we go. I just started cooking classes with the kids, and usually my first class with the kids is introducing them different kinds of salads and lettuces, and make their own salad dressing, because I think that it's really easy and very important to know how to build up your own salad, because this is the easiest thing to do. Like, you don't really need a recipe for that. You just put some ingredients together, like whatever vegetables you like, you just put them together. And this is the jar I used for this. Raspberry vinegar that I made myself, which is very simple. You just put some fresh raspberries, add apple cider vinegar, and leave it for a week, and you get raspberry flavored vinegar. And I started to use tahini in my dressings. It emulsifies the dressing, helps to emulsify the dressing and bind vinegar and oil. And I like the taste, and I like the health benefits of tahini, which is just sesame seed paste. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of that. I added a little bit of vinegar with raspberries because I like the flavor of that, and I think it will be good. I'm just gonna add maybe a quarter cup of vinegar. So the ratio for the salad dressing is usually 1 part vinegar, 2 parts olive oil, a little bit of like quarter or half part something sweet, maybe maple syrup or honey or agave, whatever you have at home. 1 teaspoon, that'll be enough. And olive oil and little salt and pepper. That's it. That's all you need for your dressing. Because you just need to balance the savory. Is vinegar savory? Right?
Can be.
Yeah, savory and sweet. Yep, a little bit of salt. And little freshly cracked black pepper. My favorite. There we go. So you can make this dressing maybe a lot if you want, and just have it for a week. So if you don't want to do it every day, and just shake it. You can add grated garlic. You can add a little bit of ginger, grated ginger. Good. Look at that, emulsified. Yay! Nice. All right, let's taste it. Let me just taste that. As I said, I never taste my food. It's funny. I hate when people do that. Like, they taste it like, oh, like, okay, whatever, relax. Okay. So, let's add that. And I don't want to forget it. The raspberry gives really nice flavor. This is actually amazing. I bought it last week, and I put it in this cup with a mug with a little water, and I had it in the fridge, and it's still good. Last week. Okay. Give it a little chop, chop, chop. I like using parsley because it lasts better than cilantro or basil. Basil dies really fast. So you don't want to use basil and then keep it in the fridge. That is gorgeous. Supper, you want to try?
No.
Luke, you want to try?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Yay!
I need to come into the
You have to.
all
You
right.
are. All right, I'm gonna let Luke taste this. This is Luke. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I film these videos.
I torture him. It might need some salt. I don't know. But you can always, add more. It's better to add after.
I don't think so. The dressing has a nice tanginess. I don't think it needs salt.
Well, also like these vegetables are pretty big pieces, so it takes time to absorb the flavor. So you can add the dressing and have the salad maybe in 30 minutes or something. It will be better, or even like at the end of the day, right?
It's really good.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
the dressing is really good.
So you learned something, yeah. All right, so we made our chicken salad with lots of veggies. If you like this episode, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next week.
I'm gonna go end the video.
This is actually like every time I see flowers, I think of her because she always like she was like 5 or 6 years old or even younger. She used to go to play outside, and when she was coming back, she was like, "Mommy, I brought you flowers." She was stealing flowers from neighbors' gardens.
So is that from someone's garden?
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to pick those flowers. So now when I see flowers, I always think of her. I'm like, my baby's not here to pick flowers for me. Thank you, Sop. All right.